Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to address a number of issues that have circulated in the media over the last few days. There has been a serious accusation from the Toronto Star that I use crack cocaine. I do not use crack cocaine, nor am I an addict of crack cocaine. As for a video, I cannot comment on a video that I have never seen or does not exist. It is most unfortunate, very unfortunate, that my colleagues and the great people of this city have been exposed to the fact that I have been judged by the media without any evidence. This past week has not been an easy one. It has taken a great toll on my family and my friends and the great people of Toronto. For the past week, on the advice of my solicitor, I was advised not to say a word. I want to thank the people of this great city for their outpouring of support. The past few days have also ended a long relationship with Don Bosco. I would like to thank and congratulate all the young men that have had the opportunity to coach and improve their lives in the last 10 years at Don Bosco. I will continue to support Don Bosco in spirit, and I wish them great success for their upcoming season. These kids are phenomenal kids who have bright futures and can do anything if they put their mind to it. I would like to assure everyone that we are continuing to fight for the taxpayers every day, and it's business as usual at City Hall. This administration is turning the corner, and I will continue to do what the great people of the city elected me to do, and that was to keep taxes low, to improve customer service, and to reduce the size and cost of government
contains some disturbing images.
In our infrastructure.
After months of speculation about his private life, the Mayor of Toronto, Rob Ford, made this astonishing confession.
Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine.
Then came this, a secret video showing him using threatening and abusive language. It capped off a week no one could have predicted. Most politicians would have quit by now. So why has Rob Ford resisted the calls for him to go?
The question we asked you back in May? Can you explain
it? You asked me a couple of questions, and what were those questions?
Do you smoke crack cocaine?
Exactly. Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine.
When,
but
sir?
No, do I? Am I an addict? No.
When have you
I tried it? Probably in one of my drunken stupors, probably approximately about a year ago. I answered your question. You asked the question properly, I'll answer it.
How many
yes,
times?
I've made mistakes. All I can do now is apologize and move on. I don't know what else. Oh, guys, okay, can I just...
Yes, please.
All I can say is I've made mistakes. And you guys kept referring to alcohol. There was a couple isolated incidents. There's been times when I've been in a drunken stupor. That's why I want to see the tape. I want everyone in the city to see
country.
The big story continues to be Toronto Mayor Rob Ford.
Canadian politics rarely registers internationally, but Toronto's Mayor Rob Ford's admission he smoked crack cocaine changed all that. Adrienne Butcher, now a journalist, used to work for the mayor as his head of press and helped run his election campaign. But now she's one of the many calling on him to quit. So why hasn't he?
Part of it is because he's heard from thousands of Torontonians who continue to support him, for better or worse. They're telling him, don't stop, keep going, keep fighting. And also what contributes to much of it is the fact that he's quite stubborn.
Today, the mayor blew a kiss to the media who've been trailing his every move. Outside City Hall, protesters lined up, calling on him to quit.
Don't come back!
He's been seen as a popular mayor, but has his latest confession changed that? Should Rob Ford stay or go?
Oh, go without question.
Why?
Why not, I think is the question. I mean, any other lesser mortal in this situation would have been long gone by now. They would have seen quite literally the writing on the wall.
I'm a resident of this city, and I'm really proud of this city. And he's not making me very proud today.
Everybody makes mistakes. He's admitted he's made a mistake. He wants to get on with the job. The people voted him. So I just say let him see his time out.
But Mayor Ford says he's not going anywhere. He made that clear when he admitted
call Mayor Britannia in Hamilton and tell him that we're going to have to spank the little tiger cats. Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondek. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy, Olivia Gondek. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
It's all right. Oh my God.
He's debating this motion calling on the mayor to step aside or take a leave of absence from his job. It doesn't actually have the authority to force Rob Ford from office. He has to be convicted of a crime before that can happen. But nonetheless, this all comes just over a week after Mr. Ford admitted smoking crack cocaine, and a video emerged of him ranting and raving and threatening to kill somebody. Well, today, Mr. Ford took questions from city councillors, and there was this extraordinary piece of theatre.
Mr. Mayor, have you purchased illegal drugs in the last 2 years?
Yes, I have.
Thank you.
Well, Rob Ford has constantly explained away his actions, or attempted to, by saying that he was in a drunken stupor when these things occurred. And today, put on the spot, he denied being a drug addict.
I can assure you, I am not an alcoholic. I am not a drug addict. Have I drank? Have I done drugs? Yes, I have. But it's self-inflicted, and I hope, Councillor Mammoliti, I hope that nobody goes through what I have gone through in the last few months.
Well, as far as being convicted of a crime is concerned, Toronto police say they have a video which is alleged to contain shots of Rob Ford smoking crack cocaine, but they have, despite saying they want to interview him, there's so far no indication that they are about to press charges.
All along I've been saying that I thought it would be in the mayor's own interest to respond to the questions that have arisen concerning him. This may shed some light on why he's been reluctant to do so, but we'll see what happens.
Police say that they are in possession of a video where Mayor Ford is in it. They say that the descriptions in the press are accurate of that video. With this revelation, is it time for Mayor Ford to step aside?
Oh, I'm not going to get into that sort of discussion. It's too fresh for me to make any sort of comment of any nature, other than this is obviously serious business that requires close attention, because we would all do well to take a deep breath, take into account exactly what was in hand, and not take any further steps.
But John, when the video wasn't
exist, as the police chief has just confirmed, he said what's on it is disappointing, and it is what everybody has been reporting in the media. Would you still support them?
There's an implication in that question that I don't accept right off the bat. It's a matter now for, I would think, the mayor to respond to the allegations that appear to be a matter of record from everything I'm hearing. And then we see what we do in the aftermath of that. But frankly, it's all too fresh for me to make any sort of comment right now. I just came here.
But John, when there...
Watch your step.